Now, I now have the pleasure to welcome His Excellency, President of the Republic of the Philippines, Mr. Ferdinand Marcos Jr.
Look, if only I had a photographic memory, I could tell you what it was. But it's all right. We can't show you, but it shows deposits in the name of Ferdinand Marcos in a bank in Brussels, and it's for $987 billion. 908. Can we show the camera?
No, it's The Philippines, Your Majesty, Your Royal Highnesses, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the Philippines as a country currently assume the ASEAN-EU coordinator role. Now, I now have the pleasure to welcome His Excellency, President of the Republic of the Philippines, Mr. Ferdinand Marcos Jr.
Your Majesty, Your Excellencies, President Michel, EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. After 45 years of enduring partnership, there is still much that can be achieved between the two organizations that we head. Given the breadth of potential cooperation between our regions and countries, I would like to enumerate 3 priorities. 1, I look forward to closer maritime cooperation between our blocs based on the intersection of priority areas between the ASEAN outlook on the Indo-Pacific and the EU strategy for cooperation in the Indo-Pacific, underpinned by ASEAN centrality. Beyond declaring respect and support for UNCLOS as a legal framework that governs all activities in the oceans and seas, we need to see an effective application of the UNCLOS to address the maritime disputes and geopolitical rivalry in the Indo-Pacific to truly realize the still distant aspiration for the Indo-Pacific to become a sea of peace and prosperity for us all. 2, I look forward to closer economic cooperation, both on our bilateral and bloc-to-bloc relations. At this time of economic recovery from the ravages caused by the pandemic and the current threats on the supply chain, I hope to see the proposed Philippine-EU Free Trade Agreement move beyond scoping negotiations soon. With the entry into force of the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership amongst Asia-Pacific countries, the European Union misses out on the benefit of having a similar agreement with ASEAN. We encourage the EU to calibrate the scope and coverage of its proposed FTA to what is currently possible for ASEAN to collectively agree on, so we can make concrete progress on the negotiations on the ASEAN-EU FTA. Likewise, I look forward to closer cooperation and to the continued implementation of the PH-EU Partnership Cooperation Agreement for the benefit of our peoples.